This year was all about personal growth for me. And I learned that when I started setting boundaries, I started just losing people little by little. And I'm like, oh, that explains it. People don't like to be told about themselves. This is a message to you. It is okay to set boundaries. It is okay to tell people, no, this isn't right. And no, I don't. Hi, friends, and welcome back to Faith, Family, and Laundry. I am so happy that you are here. Let's just start off by saying I've been MIA for about 3 weeks. I know it's been hectic. I went on a honeymoon, coming back to my kids being extremely sick. Trying to get back to routine after being gone for 6 days has been so difficult for us. So I finally got some time to come and record for you guys. I'm so excited and I cannot wait for this episode. For those of you that don't know me, I am your host, Melanie. I am a mom of 3 and a wife. I also do the most amazing job in the world, and that is a stay-at-home mom. Let's get right into it. Today's episode is going to be all about personal growth. I'd like to let you guys know in on a little secret. Back in December of 2024, which is going to be the anniversary of Melanie's mental breakdown. That's right. December of 2024 was when I felt like I was at my peak in my depression. My youngest at this time was about 6 months, and I was already being diagnosed with postpartum depression. I felt the lowest I've ever felt. I had 2 kids back to back. I feel like my body was deteriorating. My arthritis was kicking me to the ground. I was in constant pain. I was trying to find medication. Nothing was working for me. I was overstimulated. I didn't know what to do. I was going to church, but I wasn't completely consistent. And so December of 2024, I got into a really huge argument with my then fiance. And I can't even tell you about what. It was probably the mayonnaise on the counter. It was something so tiny. But because my cup was full, it just overflooded. So I just shut down completely. When I tell you I shut down, I don't mean I started throwing shit all over the room. We're not toxic, but it was more so shutting down emotionally, shutting down physically. I just became autopilot. I was just like very here, but not here. And it was then that I told my husband, I think I need help. I can't do this by myself. And so I decided to speak to a psychiatrist and kind of get a diagnosis. I saw the psychiatrist, and for a moment, I was like, okay, I might be bipolar. I did a whole evaluation. I'm not bipolar, but she did diagnose me with severe anxiety and depression. And she said that this literally came from the amount of pressure that I was under with taking care of 2 kids under 2. The amount of sadness that I was having because I felt like I was losing myself in being a mom. I've never been a stay-at-home mom. With my first, I was a working mom. I always was a go-getter, and I was doing this and I was always doing that, and I had goals and I had dreams, and this required me to just stand still, and I didn't know what to do with that, and I didn't know how to handle it. So she had suggested that I take medication. Well, that opened up a door to other things. And I was like, I don't want to take medication. I've been taking medications my entire life from autoimmune disease. I took medication when I was younger, diagnosed with ADHD. So I would take Prozac, and I felt like I was like, duh, like half of the day at such a young age. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. And that was really the turning point for me was, okay, I either get put on medication or I get my shit together, Melanie. And so we got our shit together. The medication was sent to my pharmacy. I went to go pick it up, and I kid you not, 30 minutes later, I grabbed that bottle. I went to the bathroom and I threw it down the toilet, and I said, no, this is not what we're doing. There's no way that I can take care of my children if I can't take care of myself. So that is when I decided, okay, I need a therapist. I need somebody that I can speak to about this. I need somebody that can help me kind of maneuver what I'm feeling and help me explore things that I can do for myself without feeling like I'm guilty for them. And so that began the journey of therapy for me. I signed up online. I had 3 main goals that I wanted with the therapist, the right fit for me. I wanted a therapist of color. That's just a cultural thing. I needed somebody that can understand. I also wanted a female therapist. And for 3, I needed one that was Christian-based. There's no way that I can get through this without God. I need my therapist to have faith. I need my therapist to understand that I want my faith to grow. So I started therapy, guys. I started therapy, and here we are, December of 2025. And I think that the biggest lesson that I have learned in being a mom and healing is I was really caught up, and I didn't even realize it. I was so caught up in just being a people pleaser and just being there for others and just saying, hey, I'll help you, or hey, what do you need from me? Or having them anybody would ask me to do something, and I would be running on empty, and I'd say, yeah, sure, I'll do it, versus putting myself first. So this year, I really, really got my shit together, and I started setting boundaries. I started setting boundaries with my loved ones. I started setting boundaries with my friends. I started setting boundaries with social media to where I'm like, I do not care to be liked. And I'm just like, what? Why am I so worried about being liked? Fuck y'all. So this year was all about making content of real shit, making content without having like my makeup done or without having like really cute clothes. I'm like, I'm showing up like this. I look like this every day. This is what it is. This is who I am. You take it. And if you don't like it, then you bounce. And that's what this year was for me, was making sure that I could put Melanie first, making sure I told people about themselves. Like, I know I'm a great, loving person, and I say that in the most humble way possible. I will do absolutely anything for anybody. But most importantly, to the people that I love, I will do absolutely anything for them, my friends, my family. So the fact that I was able to just be like, no, I don't have the mental capacity to do that. I'm working on myself. I'm saying no to people. I'm putting people in their place. This year was all about personal growth for me. And I learned that when I started setting boundaries, I started just losing people little by little. And I'm like, oh, that explains it. People don't like to be told about themselves. This is a message to you. It is okay to set boundaries. It is okay to tell people, no, this isn't right, and no, I don't like that. It is 100% okay to stick up for yourself. You don't have to be liked, but you do have to be respected. And that is the one thing that I learned this year and that I have honestly mastered is I am not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay, because I love coffee. I don't care to be liked, but I care to be truthfully and genuinely respected, to where you don't think that you can pull one on me, that you don't think that you can come in and disrespect my peace, disrespect my family, disrespect my kids. This is something that I've worked extremely hard on this year. And I've pissed a lot of people off. And that's okay. The intention is not to hurt people's feelings. The intention is to make sure that you are respected as a person, respected as a mom, respected as a wife, respected as a friend, respected as a daughter, respected as a daughter-in-law, respected as a sister. It comes with knowing that your worth is important, that showing up for others is wonderful and it's beautiful, but you have to show up for yourself. You have to constantly put yourself first. That is one of the things that I am so proud that I have done this year, is truthfully work on myself, work on my faith. I have moments where sometimes we get busy and we have something that we have to do and we can't make it to church, so we watch it online, and it's like, I feel that. I feel the disconnect. I feel that, like, all right, why am I being attacked? And it's because I put other things first versus what I need. And what I need is putting all of the boundaries that I've set and sticking to them. Setting boundaries with your husband, setting boundaries with your mom, your dad. Being a mom has taught me a lot of patience, has taught me a lot about myself, has taught me to also be vulnerable. I've never been more vulnerable than I have in my entire life, than how I am this year. With that being said, moms, if you have a goal to truthfully work on yourself, I promise you it is the best gift that you can give yourself, but also to your husband, to your children. I sat down with my son and I was like, have you noticed a change in mommy this year? He said, yeah, mom, you're just much happier. And that right there for me set it off. It set it off because your kids want to see you happier. This year was the year of personal growth. This year was the year that was mad personal for me. I promise you, ladies, nobody can ever take that away from you. And the one thing that I have to say is I prayed. I prayed like I've never prayed before this year. And even with me having an autoimmune disease, me trying to get this under control, I fought, I cried, I pleaded. My medication was approved. I looked, I saw, and I conquered. It is possible. I'm finally at a place in my life where I feel so secure within myself, who I am as a person. So I want you to know that even though in the midst of the chaos, even though in the midst of screaming and crying and homework and cooking and 5 loads of laundry, you are important, you are worthy, you are beautiful, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope that you can send this to another mom, another friend, another woman that needs the encouragement that you needed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and once again, share. Spread the word, spread love, spread Jesus love, spread all the love that you can. I love you guys so much. And until next time.